Hello everyone, I'm so sorry. I just realised that I completely forgot to put the Zoom link into the event for today. So I don't know if anybody will join me on Zoom, but you can. Please come into the Zoom room if you're there. But otherwise I am streaming live to Facebook again. So I'd love to welcome you again this evening. So these Reiki Relaxation Circles are going to happen every Wednesday at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, or summer time, as we'll go into in the not too distant future. And I really wanted to, I guess, just give the opportunity of healing to everybody in the world at the moment, and also to the planet, to Mother Earth. So this is why I decided to do these every week. So I've committed to do them for 3 months through till December, and we'll just see how it goes. But really pleased to have you watching, and whatever time you choose to watch this recording, you will receive the healing that was sent to you, because we're really dealing with, I guess, some quite hard concepts in terms of quantum physics and space-time continuum, but the healing that was intended for you, that I'm going to do live now, will be received by you in whatever time and place you choose to accept it. So before I go any further, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I am practicing today, and all those who are watching as well. For myself, it's the Wurundjeri people. I would like to acknowledge and pay respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. If you don't know whose lands you are practicing on, then I'd really encourage you to find out and to pay your respects yourself. So if you did watch last week's, we're going to do a similar process. We will just go through the Reiki precepts or guidelines again. We're going to focus on a different one today. We will chant those again just because I really love doing it. So it's a really nice settling and grounding thing to do. And today is really all about grounding. I think that just in general, there's so much energy floating around the place at the moment, and a lot of it is quite heavy and hard to deal with. And I think it's really important for us to remember our source, which is Mother Earth, and which is ourselves and our connection to Mother Earth. So please make sure you are physically comfortable. So basically, we're going to do some chanting. We will do a meditation, including a self-healing, and then we'll do a meditation sending energy out to the wider universe, so to all of humanity and to the planet herself. So let me just get my notes to the right place. So I want to make sure I say everything that I want to say. So I will just repeat some stuff that I said last week for those who are tuning in today for the first time. Reiki is an energy healing practice. It's almost 100 years old, and it comes from Japan, but pretty much all cultures have a practice of energy healing. Reiki means universal energy, and that is what we're working with. So as a Reiki master and any Reiki practitioner is trained and attuned to tap into that universal energy that is all around us all the time. Anybody can learn to do this. So I'd really encourage you, if you're interested in doing that, to find a Reiki practitioner and do some training. You can do a level 1, and that means that you can, do any healings for yourself or for friends or family. Once you've done a level 2 and above, then you can also use it for people who become paying clients for you. I do not train people in Reiki myself, so that is not a sales pitch. So I am going to send Reiki to you, and you are going to receive that and give it to yourself. And then in the second component, you're going to receive it and you're going to be like a conduit. So I'm using you as if I threw a pebble into a pond, and the ripples and the waves of healing are traveling out from you. And I can extend that healing further because I'm going through you to extend it to your circles, and it's not just my circles that are being sent the energy. Everything is energy, including us. It is a hard concept to imagine that we are made up of tiny little vibrating particles of energy, and everything that we think of as physical is that way. But that is how it is. And therefore it makes sense that if we can channel and send energy to ourselves or to someone else who needs healing, then they're going to feel better. Okay, so the guidelines, again, if you did watch last week, then I am repeating this. Oh, sorry, I need to share my screen before I do that, don't I? And let's do this. So there are 5 guidelines, or often called precepts, for Reiki, and the wording can be slightly different depending on which lineage you go through in your learning. But these are the ones I got from my Reiki master. For today only, let go of anger. For today only, let go of worry. For today only, live with gratitude. For today only, work hard on yourself. For today only, be kind to all people. So they're beautiful principles. And just like many of these other traditional practices like yoga or Buddhism, they're not just one thing, they are a way of life. What we're going to do first is actually, I'm going to show you, oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to show you the Japanese words. So as I said, Reiki comes from Japan, and this is these guidelines in Japanese, and it's a really beautiful practice to actually chant them. So we're going to do this 3 times. Obviously, I can't hear you, so you're welcome to do it out loud with me or just to listen, but trying to, I guess, feel those guidelines within yourself and let go, because that is what it is about. Kiyo dake wa I karuna Shinpai suna kansha shite gyo hageme hito ni shinsetsu ni kyo dake wa I karuna Shinpai suna kansha shite gyo hageme hito ni shinsetsu ni. And last time, kyo dake wa I karuna Shinpai suna kansha shite gyo hageme hito ni shinsetsu ni. If you've got anything that you would like to share about the chanting or those words, the words in English, then I'd love to hear from you. Also be aware, if you are watching on Facebook, I just find it really hard to watch the 2 screens, and it's quite freaky streaming Zoom to Facebook because there's a bit of a delay. So it's much nicer for me to keep an eye on the Zoom. So please jump in the Zoom room. I've put the the link in the event, the Reiki Relaxation Circle event. So if you'd like to jump in the Zoom room, it'll be easier for you to communicate with me and for me to see that. Okay, so for today, we are going to focus on the guideline of letting go of anger. The reason I've chosen that one today, so if you watched last week's session, we did worry. And anger to me seemed very apt, especially as I'm in Melbourne, and I think a number of people here are angry about the continued lockdown. I'm not going to get into a discussion about that. I'm not angry about it. I guess I'm resigned. But also today, the 9th of the 9th, planet Mars has gone into retrograde. Now, I won't be using an astrological theme for all of these sessions either, but it just so happened that last week was full moon and today is Mars going into retrograde. So in retrograde, the planet will rest and reflect and replenish its energy, and this is a really energetic planet. So I think it's quite significant, and it's going to be in retrograde for about 2 months. Mars is the warrior and the protector. So my concern with this at the current time is that we may feel less protected. We may feel very ungrounded and unsafe. And here in my work, we're talking about the first essential type of energy, the first energy center, often called the first chakra, which is all to do with feeling safe and secure and grounded and belonging to our tribes. So I'm concerned that this hiding away of angry Mars might in fact leave us feeling more fear. So seems a good idea to focus on letting go of anger today. So firstly, just closing your eyes down. Now I've just come across an amazing new app, which is a Reiki app by someone who's quite famous in the Reiki world called Pamela Miles. And I'm going to use that today because it gives us a beautiful chime and at each of the 30-second intervals. So what we do in this practice is I'm going to get you to use the precept or the guideline of for today only, I let go of anger, as your mantra, and the mantra is the mind vehicle. So that is going to take your mind on its journey and hopefully allow it to not be distracted by all the things that are passing by as it goes on this journey. Please remember, with meditation, it is about refocusing a distracted mind. It is not about having an empty mind. So closing your eyes down and feeling into your breath initially. Please place your hands on yourself. And if it's comfortable, you might like to place your hands on the insides of your knees. So you can either cross your hands over and put the right hand on the inside of the left knee and the left on the inside of the right knee, or just whatever's comfortable. It's most important to be comfortable. Alternatively, if you have a physical pain somewhere, then I'd recommend that you place your hands on this area. Just adjust yourself so that you can have your hands where you need healing most, because the Reiki energy will go to the first place that it reaches, which is the first place your hands are that need it. It knows where to go, but you want to have your hands as close as possible to where the energy is needed. So closing your eyes down, focusing on your breath. And I'm going to start this timer, And every 30 seconds, I will repeat the mantra of, for today only, I let go of anger. 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 I think I forgot to mention also the reason for putting your hands on the insides of your knees is because that is a place where there's an acupressure point for the liver meridian. And the liver meridian is very much associated with anger, amongst other things. So hopefully you felt that energy flowing through your hands to yourself. And I would like you to just continue sitting there with your eyes closed, with your hands on yourself. And I'm going to read a couple of bits of information that I thought were really useful about anger. So first of all, from Inna Segal's The Secret Language of Your Body. And you can just listen to these words, reflect. Feel in your body how these words are accepted or not by you. Anger often comes out of righteousness, fear, or judgment that arises when people feel they have been wronged or haven't gotten what they want. Rather than taking responsibility, they blame others. Anger gives people a false sense of power, making them feel justified to criticize, put down, hate, and resent others. Angry people feel the right to fight, to hurt someone, or to treat people badly. On the other hand, anger can be a catalyst for change and transformation by fueling your passion, excitement, and enthusiasm. If something in your life is not working and you are angry, this anger offers an opportunity for you to free yourself from your ailment, such as depression, powerlessness, feeling overwhelmed, and so on. However, if protracted, anger drains energy and life force. Long-term anger can leave a person feeling fatigued, frail, unhappy, and worn out. And unresolved anger can lead to all sorts of medical problems. She suggests in here hypertension, all sorts of inflammatory conditions, cancer, a lot more. Sinusitis, I've heard that elsewhere as well. Sinus problems are about being annoyed. So, still remaining with your eyes closed, I just wanted to do a really brief exercise called the Stop exercise from Dr. Tara Swartz's book, The Source. So as your eyes are still closed, allow yourself to feel what it's like when you're overwhelmed with anger. So thinking about or remembering something that made or makes you really angry, and allow that sensation to fill your whole body. Feel the anger on your skin, in your chest, in your mouth, your muscles, and your mind. Once you feel full of it, imagine holding up a big red stop sign in your mind and allowing the feeling to dissipate completely. So relax your muscles now. The stop sign is up The anger is being stopped and let go. Feel through your whole body, starting from your feet, which are keeping you grounded. Even if you're lying down, your feet are what connects you to the ground, the earth. Starting with your feet and just feeling every little muscle relax, moving up the legs, up the hips, the buttocks, through your torso, down your arms, your neck, your shoulders. Oh, we hold so much tension, just letting everything relax, letting it drop, letting it let go. Your face, releasing your jaw, maybe wiggling it around a little bit. Your forehead, your eyes, just letting everything drop, everything relax, all the tension go. We're now going to send our energy out to the wider circles from us to create healing for the planet and for the wide circles of humanity that between us all we probably can reach with those 7 degrees of separation, almost everybody else on the planet. So again, this is a similar process to start with that we went through last time, because it is just what I use every time to kind of bring people down and focusing on their heart energy, which allows them to send that energy out. So keeping your eyes closed, I would invite you now to have your palms outward, having your hands sending the energy outward rather than directing it to you. So as I mentioned, we're focusing on grounding ourselves and through that binding ourselves closer to Mother Earth. This energy that we're working with is the energy that allows us to feel safe and secure and connected to our tribes, as I said before. So palms up or facing outwards, depending on what position you're in. Again, making sure you're super comfortable and focusing on your breath. Really slowing it down. Taking the longest, deepest, slowest breaths you've taken all day. So feeling the in-breath going all the way into the bottom of your belly and that belly expanding. Imagine yourself breathing in the energy of Mother Earth and then breathing out energy that goes out to the universe, to every being within the universe. Now focusing on the heart space, on your chest, and feeling what the breath does in this energy area. Feeling the chest expand and deflate as you let go. Breathing in fully and releasing everything completely with the out-breath. And now, rather than bringing something to mind that makes you angry, I would invite you to bring something to mind that makes you feel grateful. Something that you're grateful for today. Can be a very small thing. Could be the beautiful sunshine that we had here in Melbourne. Whatever it is, have that thought, that grateful thought carried into your heart space. Feel that beautiful, warm, kind of bubbly, excited sort of feeling within the heart that you have when you're grateful. That is the heart being activated, that love energy being activated and being able to be sent outwards from you. That energy is magnetic in nature and will attract what you need to you. It's a never-ending cycle of you sending energy out, sending love out, and receiving it back again. So starting with sending that love energy out to people within your household. And then with your next breath, sending that love energy out to people in your neighborhood. And not just people, but also to animals, to plants, to living beings within your neighborhood, within that ripple of your pond. And then with the next breath, sending energy out to everything in your city or town. And then with your next breath, sending all that energy, that love out to every living creature within your state or your province. And then with the next exhalation, sending all your loving energy out to every living creature within your country. And then finally, with your next exhalation, sending all that loving energy out to every living creature on the planet and into the planet herself. I'm going to take you through a bit of a guided meditation now. This is based on one from Dr. Deanna Minnick's Complete Handbook of Quantum Healing. So feeling that energy still going through you and out, that you are the healer, you have healed yourself, and you are now sharing that energy with everyone else, with everything else. So you're fully aware now of your body. You're feeling that energy travel through and out of you. Feeling your breath as well, because that is the energy. And again, feeling the breath going through your heart space and down into your belly. Feel it traveling like a heavy anchor down to the bottom of your belly, making you feel so alive. And feeling that anchor drop down even further with the in-breath, dropping right down to your feet. And feeling how the feet of your body connect you to the grounding, earthy energy of the planet. You can feel the energy now. You can feel little tingles in your legs and in your feet and in the base of your spine. The energy center we're trying to work with is right at the bottom of your spine. So feeling now, moving that sensation of the breath in the bottom of the belly to the back of the body. So to right at the bottom of your spine, feeling all the energy concentrating there. It might feel warm, makes you feel a sense of safety and security. And you'll notice that with your next exhalation, you're breathing out, you're releasing fear. Now, just imagine you're planting a small seed in your lower back area that grows and grows really quickly. This is the life seed of you. It sprouts and it strengthens itself in your foundation energy center. It grows long tendrils that travel down your legs. They wrap themselves around your legs, but they don't make you feel confined. They make you feel secure and supported. They're flexible, they're strong, but they're very flexible. The green extensions of this life seed burrow into the soil of the earth underneath your feet and travel into the heart of the earth, giving and receiving energy from the heart of the planet. And you can feel Mother Earth welcoming you through this connection, securing you, giving you back the sense of safety and protection, of feeling grounded and alive. Your breath continues to travel through you into the earth, your breath, your energy. You might still feel that traveling through your legs and feet, that tingling, alive sensation. And like the roots of any plant, the roots of your life seed, of your life energy, will continue to spread throughout the earth, throughout the planet. They connect you to everyone else and everything else. You know that we are all connected and therefore we are all supported. When you're ready, you can start to bring your attention back up and into you, into the heart of you. You might like to move your hands onto your heart space or next to your heart space. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I hope that you feel healed and feel whole and know that you have been a part in healing everyone and everything else. I will be back again next week. Blessings to you in the meantime. Namaste.